Thank you for your service to Delaware's judicial process. In this video, we will review how serving on a jury may increase risk for vicarious trauma, how trauma impacts our behaviors and psychology, and some resources that you can use to connect to services if you're feeling affected by the things you see and hear in the courtroom. You can pause this video at any time to review the services or information on the screen. As part of jury service, you may hear and see evidence and testimony during a case that could be upsetting. Cases may involve violent crimes, sexual assault, domestic violence, or other things that can place jurors at risk of vicarious trauma. Vicarious trauma is broadly defined as the emotional and psychological residue of exposure to traumatic stories or experiences of others. Having negative reactions to court cases is completely normal, and it is important to reach out for assistance if you are having difficulties. Many of us may have experienced trauma in our lives, and like trauma, vicarious trauma leads to the same symptoms and negative outcomes. If you start to notice negative behavioral changes throughout the course of your jury service, you may be experiencing vicarious trauma. This can look like excessive sleeping or not sleeping enough, under or overeating, using alcohol, and increased levels of anger or irritability. Being aware of yourself and noticing when things are changing is an important step to recognize whether you may need to seek services or if you need to focus on self-care. If you prefer not to connect to services directly, you can try taking time off of work to do things that bring you joy. Depending on the severity of your symptoms, it may be beneficial to contact one of the resources that we will review now. All hotlines shared in this video are confidential, meaning that they will not share any of your information and will not ask for personally identifying information. They are also free to call. It does not cost any money to call any of the hotlines displayed. The agencies displayed on this screen provide a continuum of crisis intervention services. It is possible that during the course of a trial, there may be experiences and evidence that cause members of the jury to experience distress. Many of these hotlines exist as a 24/7 resource for you to call in the event that you are experiencing extreme levels of anxiety or distress and need someone to talk to in that moment. Using the hotlines may also enable individuals to make referrals and connections to longer-term support. If you are experiencing an emergency, please call 911. Here are some additional web pages that may help you connect to resources, access written materials, and get involved with advocacy. It is important to take the time to care for yourself and for your well-being if you are feeling overwhelmed. Thank you again for your participation in Delaware's jury service. Because of you, Delaware citizens are able to enjoy a fair and expeditious trial process.